Hello everyone, welcome to 12am Coding. And today we are going to discuss a new problem in our linked list series, which is delete node from the end of the linked list. Okay, so what does this particular problem means? Let's understand this. Okay, so let's say you are having a linked list. Okay, so let me make a linked list. Okay, and let's say there are three elements for now, and this one, let's say this is 12, and this is 18, and this is, let's say, 42, and this particular node will be pointing to the null as it is the end actually. So what you want to do, you want to delete the end node in this particular linked list, which means you want to delete this particular node. Okay, so what will be your new linked list? Your new linked list will be 12, and 12 will be pointing to the 18, and simply 18 will be pointing to the null now as we have removed this particular node. Okay, so this is what the problem statement means. Now what we need to do in this particular case is that let's say what intuition we can develop from this particular problem. Okay, so if you see, then let me make the linked list again for now. Okay, and then let's work on it. So let's say you are having one linked list. Okay, and this linked list is having some elements, and those elements, okay, let me make four for now. Okay, and this fourth will be pointing to your null node, and this, let's say it's a 12, and this can be 15, this can be something 85, and this can be, let's say, 90. Okay, and this will be pointing to the null. Okay, so what you can do in this particular thing, if you want to remove this particular node. Okay, so what does this exactly means? That you want to break this particular point, right? This next pointer you want to break, right? At the end, whatever element you are having, so just the second last element, you want to mark it to the null actually, and you want to break this particular link of this 85 and 90. That's what you want to do. So how we can do it? Actually, let's say you are like this particular, we are having our head. Okay, and for example, we want to traverse this linked list, like we need to see which is the second last node. Okay, so first thing what you need to do, you need to find second last node actually. Okay, so this is our main task. If you find the second last node, then directly what you can do, the second last node, you can point to the null, and this particular problem will be solved, because in that case this particular link will be broken. Okay, so this is what we can do. So how we will do it? Simply what we can do, that we can just keep a pointer. Let's say your current pointer is here, then your current pointer is here, then your current pointer will be moving to this particular place. Now how you can find this particular node as a second last? So if I think, then what does it means? Let's say this, in this particular linked list, if your current reaches here, and if I say that current dot next, okay, current dot next will be your 90, if it is still there. Then if I do current dot next, this particular node, if I verify if this particular is equals to null, then I can say that this is the second last node, right? Okay, so this is our solution actually. So let me write a pseudo code for this one, and then we'll be going to the code. So what you can do, let's say delete from, and I'll be creating a function, and this first in the beginning it will be taking your head node, and in this what you can do simply, that you can just keep this, because head we need to return at the end. So what you can do, simply you can keep node, let's say current equals to head for now, right? And then after, you can run a loop, and you need to verify until your current dot next not equals to null. Okay, and you need to move your current node. Okay, current equals to current dot next, you will be keep moving. Okay, and once this particular you reach, then what you can do, you can just point your current dot next equals to null, and then you can return your head in this case. Okay, so what this code will do, let us see. Okay, so let's say you are having this 12, then 18, then let's say 42, then 85, then this null is there. So what will happen in the beginning? in the beginning, let's say your current will be pointing to this particular node, this particular condition, right? Your head is this one, so your current will point to this one. Okay, this loop will run. In the first case, your current dot next dot net next, is it null? It's not null, right? So it will be coming and your current will be now moving to 18th node, right? So your current will become 18. So let me keep track of current. So first it will be 12, then it will become 18. Okay, and after that, now it moved here. Now this will loop will come again here. So your current is now 18. So current dot next 85. It's not null, right? So this condition doesn't met. So we pointed the current to the next 42. So your current has become 42 now. And now we will see this again. This will come here, and this will see current dot next. Is it null? It's true actually. So we will come out of this particular point, and then what we will do, this is your current currently. Okay, so current is 42. Okay, and in the 42 your next is null. So what you will do, you will point this particular node to null. Okay, so once you point to the null, this link will be broken. Okay, so that's what our solution of this problem. Okay, and one more thing you can do actually, let's say you are only having the one node in your list. Okay, let's say 20 you are having, and this is pointing to null. So what you can do, simply you can return the null, right? Because this is the last node in this case, so nothing will be remaining. So, and if like, we can write one condition here, if your head equals to null. Okay, like if your head is equals to null, which means your list is empty, or your head dot next equals to null, which means only one element. Okay, only one element is there, then you, in that case, you can simply return null, because we don't need anything, right? I hope these conditions are making sense. Okay, so let me go to the code and show you how you can do it. So let me create a method public. This will be returning the node. Delete from end. This will be taking your head actually. Okay, and now this head will be if your head equals to null, or your head dot next equals to null, which means head dot next, we are only having one element, so we can delete that one element also. So you can return null simply, and then what you can do, you can keep a current node with the head. You can just point it to head currently, and then you can just run that current dot next not equals to null. Okay, and if it is not equals to null, you can just move current equals to current dot next. And at the end, once you reach till this particular point, right, as I told, sorry, this particular point, you can just break this joint with the current. You can point dot current dot next equals to null, right? This particular link you can break via making this null, current dot next, then this will not exist. And then simply you can return your head. Okay, as head is pointing to this, so it's a point by reference, so this will also be updated automatically. And that's how you can delete the node. So first of all, let me currently run it, and let's see what's our linked list is. So currently our linked list is this particular. So what we are expecting, we are expecting that this should delete actually at the end. So what I will do, for now, I'll keep this particular. So this is the old code. If you haven't gone through videos, then we have covered these particular thing like insert at the position or at the front, those things. So let me like first we'll be printing that one. Then whatever our head is, right, we will be deleting the end operations, because operations is our this class in which we have created a method, and in this method we will be passing our head simply, and then again you can print your linked list. Okay, so let me print one more line here, and then we will just print our linked list here. So let's see. Okay guys, so if you see, we have deleted the end node. Okay, and you want to delete like one more, so definitely it will do the same for you if you will run it. So one more node is deleted simply. And if you want, I can show you in debug mode also. So let me debug it. Okay, so it came here. Let me just move it. Okay, inside as position, this we already covered. Let me put okay, we are already having the debugger. So Now let me show you the head right now. It's a 3, then 12, then 4, then 18, then 42, and then we are having 87 and null. So this should be deleted. So in our case, it's not a empty list and it's not a one element list. So we will just come out of it. Current we move to the head. Then we are checking current dot next equals to null. And once we reach at this particular position, then your current will be 42, which is second last node if you see. So we just point it to the null, and now your current became 42 null. It removed the last element, and now you are returning the head, and it's just printing everything. Okay. So yes guys, that's it for this particular tutorial. And definitely if you are liking the videos, you can just keep subscribing, keep liking the videos, keep sharing. So yeah, see you in the next tutorial. Thank you.